Hello. Today we are going to talk about compound sentences. But before we do that, I want to quickly review simple sentences with you. So let's take a look at a simple sentence. We threw a party. What components are there in a simple sentence? How can we break this down? Well, the first thing we want to look at, of course, is the predicate. What is our predicate here? What is the thing being done? This threw. Correct? Something was thrown. Who threw it? We threw it, right? We threw our subject and our predicate. And what did we throw? A party, our direct object, right? So here, very simple sentence, a subject, a predicate, with or without a direct object. In this case, we have a direct object. All right. So now we can get into compound sentences. What is a compound sentence? Well, a compound sentence is a sentence that has more than one subject or predicate. So multiple subjects or multiple predicates. There are a number of ways in which you can join these subjects and predicates. So compound sentences are joined by either semicolons, conjunctive adverbs, or coordinating conjunctions. And we're going to look at some examples of each of these. But first, let's look at an example of a compound sentence overall. So, for all sentences we know, we need a predicate, right? We need a subject. This is the basic, right? The minimum. So let's say our predicate is walked. Move this down for now. Walked. So our question we want to ask is, well, who walked, right? We're going to say Jalen walked. So Jalen walked. And now I want to know, well, who or what did he walk? He walked the dogs. Jalen could have just walked, right? We could have ended there. But in this situation, Jalen walked the dogs. All right, now we're going to add an entire second independent clause to combine and make a compound sentence. So we're going to have a second predicate, and that second predicate is going to be prepared. We are going to have a second subject, which is going to be Walter. And we are going to have a second direct object. We're going to find out, what did Walter prepare? Walter prepared dinner. Two events occurring, two people doing two different things, and we're going to combine them. All right. So here we have Jalen walked the dogs, Walter prepared dinner. What's one way we could combine them? Well, a very basic, simple way that doesn't have a lot of options would be the semicolon. So we could combine them using a semicolon, and the way we would do this would be literally just add a semicolon after the first clause and then put that second one in there. So a semicolon in between two clauses indicates that each of the clauses could stand alone, right? Independent clauses could be their own sentences, but we are connecting them for one purpose or another, and we need one final thing, punctuation at the end, right? Period. All right, what's another way we could do this? We could have a coordinating conjunction. Coordinating conjunctions are those most basic conjunctions, right? The ones you probably first learned about. What's one of the most obvious conjunctions you can think of? And, maybe. And when we have two independent clauses here, especially when they're a little lengthier like they are here, we're actually usually going to add a comma after the first clause before the coordinating conjunction. Jalen walked the dogs and Walter prepared dinner, period. What is a third option? Our third option is using a conjunctive adverb. And I don't know, I hope you remember conjunctive adverbs. These are also from that conjunction lesson. These are adverbs behaving like conjunctions. And we could have conjunctions like conjunctive adverbs like therefore or furthermore. So let's use furthermore today. And what we're going to do here is when we have these two independent clauses combined with a conjunctive adverb, we are going to put a semicolon after the first clause, then the conjunctive adverb, and then a comma. And then obviously at the very end, we want our punctuation mark. All right. So thank you for joining me today and have a wonderful rest of your day.